The Rio Grande is a workhorse. It is the third longest river in the continental U.S. It provides countless acres of riparian and wetland habitat, supplies water for farms, sustains cities, and supports diverse recreation. We are working to restore the headwaters.
The history of this river restoration project goes back into the late 1990s when a group of local citizens, landowners, farmers, ranchers came together and recognized that the river was not functioning as it had done historically. That group of people said, what can we do to improve the condition of the river?
We were looking at more of a long-term solution, and so the idea was formed that maybe we should do a study on the river, identify where the worst problems were, so we could have an organized plan of where to do the work and how to do the work.
Without that, this work could not have been accomplished and has been a wonderful resource for the project.
Our organization works to improve the health of the Rio Grande in Colorado. So we do this by building robust partnerships with federal, state, other local nonprofit entities. We come together to do projects that are really holistic. We try to improve both the ecology of the area while also doing work that supports the local economy.
A good example of this collaboration is this project that I'm standing at right now, the Alcohol Project. Our organization, the Restoration Project, the Colorado Water Conservation Board, as well as the landowner, the Alcohol Foundation. We were able to not only create habitat for the fish and wildlife, but also stabilize a stream bank, improve water quality, and these projects benefit the landowner by improving land value and floodplain connectivity, as well as restoring habitat on their property.
Where I'm standing, a foot behind me would have been a drop-off of 12 or more feet down to the river, and we were able to come in with the cooperation of the landowner, reshape the bank, reshape the river bottom, use rock structures to push the energy out to the center of the river, and then that was followed by planting and replanting of willows and other vegetation along this reach of the river.
What we're really trying to do with all this work is get the vegetation to the point that it's what actually stabilizes the bank. It's not the rocks and the hard work we do. One thing we try to do from a priority standpoint is do work adjacent to an existing project, so we end up with a long contiguous stretch of maybe several landowners, several projects, and that's what's happening through this stretch here.
River restoration is not only critical to agriculture, but to meeting our river compact, to wildlife, to riparian health.
The other aspect, which we've moved on to in more recent years, is working with irrigators and improving the function of their diversion structures and their diversion dams.
The rehab of these diversion structures is critical to our existence and critical to agriculture. The more efficient the water runs in the river and the more efficient these diversions are, the better we can get our water diverted out there and recharge, and also make sure we're getting what is entitled to us.
As landowners, we neglect sometimes the riverbanks and the things that we think, well, we'll fix it later. The River Restoration Project was bigger picture than I ever could see. When we started this, I thought it was just something simple, and I was going to replace a head gate and put some automation in there.
That's where we come in with experience and technical expertise and are able to help guide them through the process of developing a plan, securing funding, and then going to construction and completing monitoring.
I was just amazed how much the river restoration brought to my project. We've got this new head gate in place. Things will be a lot better, more efficient.
In addition to that, we restored the surrounding riparian areas and a wetland that had been damaged. By improving the stability and condition of the stream banks, we were able to reduce sediment going in the stream, which improves water quality. And then it's got fish and boat passage. It's a lot safer.
Now seeing it, I could have never done it without them. Save us time and water.
Being able to get together with the community and do this project that really benefited so many partners. It's something that we're very excited about and we're thrilled to have been a part of.
What strikes me about the valley is the passion around water and the passion around the river.
I feel very fortunate to have the opportunity and be allowed to use this land.
Looking forward, we plan to continue our tradition of doing really great projects that improve the Rio Grande for the people that live, work, and play in this beautiful basin.